No one noticed when Daniel Carter broke. That was the strangest part. He still woke up every morning, still wore clean clothes, still went to work, still smiled when required. Yet each interaction felt like an act, a performance executed flawlessly to mask the underlying chaos within. His laughter blended into the symphony of the office, but inside silence echoed. Every evening he faced the solitude of his apartment, where the weight of unspoken thoughts enveloped him like a heavy blanket. The chaos of his mind mirrored the disarray around him, yet he maintained the illusion of control. In the stillness of night, shadows of doubt crept into his thoughts, each acknowledgement of his pain, a whispered secret. He battled an invisible foe, one that remained unnoticed by those around him. Amidst the warmth of camaraderie, Daniel felt an insurmountable distance, as if an invisible barrier separated him from genuine connection. The joyous chatter resonated around him, yet within, he remained enveloped in silence. From the outside, nothing had changed. But inside him, something had collapsed, quietly, completely. Daniel once believed life rewarded effort. He believed honesty mattered. He believed love stayed. He believed if you tried hard enough, things worked out. Life disagreed. At 35, Daniel had lost 3 things that defined him. First, his job. 10 years of loyalty, late nights, sacrificed weekends, ended with a calm sentence, "We're restructuring. It's not personal." Second, his marriage. The woman who once promised forever now said. Her voice trembles as she speaks those final words, and he feels a crushing emptiness settle over him, turning the home he once loved into a hollow shell. Days turn into nights, and he grapples with the haunting memories of what once was, realizing that stability has slipped through his fingers like sand. In the solitude of the park, he confronts the solitude of his heart, each fallen leaf, echoing the disintegration of the dreams he once held dear. Loneliness seeps into the corners of his mind as he tries to find comfort in routine, yet everything feels foreign and empty, without her laughter to fill the silence. Seeking solace in the familiar surroundings, he finds himself adrift, where laughter and camaraderie feel like distant echoes of a life he once belonged to. It dawns on him that amidst the heartache, there lies an opportunity for reinvention, a chance to reclaim the pieces of himself that he thought were gone forever. You're not the man you used to be. Third, himself. The confidence, the hunger, the fire. Every failure alone was survivable. Together they crushed him. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. In the solitude of those endless nights, he questioned every choice he had made. Each memory felt like a ghost haunting his every step, urging him to remember who he once was. Yet in the quietest moments, a flicker of hope ignited within him. He realized that the man he was could still emerge from the ashes, ready to reclaim his life. With a newfound resolve, he stepped into the gym, each drop of sweat becoming a symbol of his commitment to rise again. The echo of distant encouragement filled the air, reminding him that every setback was just another chance to forge ahead. Days turned into a relentless pursuit of improvement as he began to carve out the life he once dreamed of. Each small victory served as fuel for the fire within, reigniting the passion that had long been dormant. At last, he stood atop the mountain he had climbed, every obstacle behind him. In that moment of triumph, he embraced the person he had become and the endless possibilities that lay ahead. Daniel's apartment grew quieter. The TV stayed on just to fill the silence. Messages went unanswered. Friends slowly stopped calling, not out of cruelty, but because broken people make others uncomfortable. Days blended into nights in Daniel's solitude. The vibrant memories of laughter and companionship faded like old photographs, leaving only echoes of what once was. He often wondered if anyone noticed his absence, trapped in a cycle of silence that felt both comfortable and suffocating. Once full of laughter and melody, Daniel's home now echoed only with the haunting remnants of what could have been, leaving him to confront his quiet despair. Life outside moved on, but within these walls, Daniel grappled with his own silence, fearing what lay beyond that closed door more than the solitude itself. He often reminisced about those moments captured in time, yet each memory felt like a ghost haunting him with reminders of joy unreachable in his current existence. Every untold story and withered leaf spoke of a life yearning for revival, yet finding no way to escape the confines of solitude. At night, Daniel sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the wall, not crying, not angry, just empty. He wasn't suicidal. He just didn't care if he woke up, and that scared him more. The stillness of the room enveloped him, and he felt as if time was standing still. Memories danced in his mind, flickering like old film reels, but they brought him no joy. Each thought seemed heavier than the last, weighing down his spirit further. He glanced at the photo, a stark reminder of laughter and camaraderie that felt like a lifetime ago. The silence was deafening, amplifying his feelings of isolation and despair. The minutes ticked by, each second echoing in the silence, amplifying his sense of disconnect from everything around him. In this moment he longed for a glimmer of hope, yet all he felt was the weight of existence pressing down on him. The flickering light above seemed to mirror his wavering thoughts, a reminder that clarity was elusive. In his heart, he wrestled with an overwhelming urge to find a way out of this darkness. One rainy evening, Daniel stood on a bridge watching the water below. Cars rushed past, people hurried home. No one noticed him standing still. A thought whispered inside his mind. This is it. This is all you are now. He took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the world pressing down on his shoulders. Each drop of rain felt like a reminder of dreams left unfulfilled as he pondered the choices that had brought him to this moment. In the distance, laughter and chatter echoed from a nearby cafe, a stark contrast to his inner turmoil. Watching the shimmering city lights, he wondered if anyone else felt as unseen as he did in that moment. The cold metal of the railing anchored him to the present, as fleeting moments of joy danced just out of reach. Surrounded by a world moving on without him, he felt the profound weight of isolation settle like the rain. With each passing moment, the realization deepened within him that change was necessary, yet fear held him back. He closed his eyes, envisioning a different life, one where he could break free from the chains of his discontent. But another voice, weak, almost buried, asked a quiet question. Is this really how your story ends? Daniel clenched his fists. He didn't know the answer. He only knew one thing. He was tired of being broken, but he had no idea how to be strong again. And that was the beginning. As dawn broke, Daniel stood at a crossroads, contemplating the journey ahead with trepidation and a flicker of hope in his heart. He picked up a journal filled with the echoes of his past, each page a testament to his struggles, reminding him of the dreams he once held tightly. Surrounded by the remnants of his childhood, Daniel felt a deep yearning for the innocence lost, each photograph whispering stories of joy and the warmth of connection. As night fell over the city, Daniel stood poised on a rooftop, staring at the vibrant skyline, ready to embrace the unknown possibilities that awaited him. In a bustling cafe, Daniel observed the warmth of human connection around him, feeling both the ache of solitude and the flicker of hope to bridge the gap.